When you look at an album cover like this, how do you react? When looking at the cover to such a project of Kanye's Kids See Ghosts, some might say that it defines the album's overall feeling and it's an expression of something deeper than surface level. I mean, the artist of the cover was Takashi Murakami. His art goes pretty hard, not gonna lie. I myself own one of his pillows. But hey, it's important we look at just exactly how crazy and dramatic of a turn that some artists like Kanye does right after releasing probably one of the greatest hip-hop album covers of the modern day. Well, he decides to release some butt, and quite literally some butt, because he gotta have his wife's booty turned around for everyone to see. Like, bro, it's crazy to think we go from a softer, expressive Kanye in the Wyoming and Jesus is King era, and then it's like, now, I don't even know how to feel about his album cover choices. Like, bro is either creative with his album covers, or he's just straight up lazy, like how the cover for Donda is just black. Hey, despite the cover though, I would take Donda over Vultures any day, and I bet most y'all agree with that one too. Still, we had a point in music where being different is probably gonna get you that clout that any artist dreams of, even if the artist gotta make some butchering creative decisions that end up just becoming a laughingstock to the art included with that cover. And you know, I'm known on this channel for clowning on motherfuckers who realistically got more racks than I'll ever see in my lifetime, but hey, I don't give a fuck, because if I see some butt, I'm sorry, I'ma talk about it. It don't matter if I meat ride them on the down low. Hey, but before we start this phenomenal video, make sure y'all join that Discord. Discord.gg/Vertega. You already know. Also subscribe, because we're trying to hit 100K. But yeah, let's look at some dog shit. Now, if we're gonna go over a whole video of ass album covers, I think it's important that we look at one of the most iconic rappers of all time. A rapper with such subtle influence that honestly, I think for real is just an underappreciated GOAT. Yeah, I'm talking about the motherfucker who knighted Timothy Chalamet, Lil B. Shout out Lil B for real. For some reason he be following me on Twitter. Thank you, Bass God. Now, Lil B is probably the GOAT at ass album covers. But at the same time, it's hard to just straight up hate. Because for some reason, some of these be going hard as fuck, even if they a bit goofy. If you scroll through this dude's discography, this dude got more albums than some rappers' singles. And yeah, some of Lil B's covers seem to be a bit more serious and creative, but then if you scroll a little bit more, you'll come across shit like this. I kinda gotta respect bro for this, cause he don't care if he blowed in his discography with some funny ass album concepts. And he really shown everyone you could still do what you love while taking it less seriously. Like damn, 4 album drops in a year, kinda crazy though. Now obviously Lil B got some more iconic covers, but this video ain't about that. We straight looking at the goofy side of this art form. And Lil B, whether y'all like it or not, make some goofy album covers. But hey, Lil B not the only dude who got these type of vibes on album covers. In fact, I can name like hella different album covers where motherfuckers just paste their head on some shit and call it a day. We got this fucking album cover right here, Young Boy Thought Went Hard. Like, I'm sorry, if this is not proof that Young Boy is rap for 12-year-olds, I don't know what will. Cause no way the average person will look at this cover and take it seriously. Oh, but we not done. Trippie Redd, you know, I'm sorry if I talked hella shit on him lately. He a good artist, but Trippie not really having a great run lately. Like, take a look at this album cover, bro. It gets to a point where some of these rappers be so rich, they don't give a fuck what they be dropping. Like shit, even music-wise too. But nah, back to album covers. I don't know what it is with these rappers pacing themselves in nature, but Gucci Mane did not pull through with this cover of El Gato the Human Glacier. Like, fuck is that name too? Now, Gucci Mane definitely has his run on bad album covers. And just like Lil B, his discography is of course clapped with way too much. But hey, we all know Lil B carries, and he obviously got the better projects. Like bro, there's just too much to look for here. We got one where Brody is just getting a massage, another one where he's Santa, and of course, a whole bunch of odd Photoshop covers, which I can describe as being overstimulating. In recent drops though, the idea that an album cover can be ass in this day and age is still quite prevalent. Like Juice's label honestly keeping the recent shitty album cover streak alive with The Party Never Ends. But hey, that shit's still better than his previous album cover. Like bro, you can't look at this cover and say it's not corny. You know, Ice Spice dropping some straight bland with her Y2K cover. Yeah, her label had to make sure to include that one thing she does occasionally, just to obviously boost sales, even though her sales weren't even that great to begin with. You know, Uzi dropped Eternal Will Take Two. Like, it's a double whammy with this one for sure, because not only is the album cover some butt, but the music is also butt. I need to stop talking about these albums. On God, my last few vids, I feel like I've talked shit on this way too much. Yeah, y'all remember my point about rappers getting so rich they don't give a fuck what they drop? Well, Drake is a great example of this with For All the Dogs, in which he had his 7-year-old son drawing the album cover. Like, at first when he announced his cover, I was like, damn, this shit ass. But you know, after a while and a whole ass ranking, I kinda got used to looking at it. Moving on, The baby coming through with a baby with Baby Talk 5. Why does this weirdly look like that Boss Baby movie that came out in 2017? The baby might have been ahead of its time. I mean, the baby got to be known for dropping some of the most mid album covers you ever seen. But hey, on the other end, he dropped probably one of the most iconic meme album covers ever. I haven't really seen the baby lately. Hopefully he gets back on top because he's not a bad rapper. Now I'm gonna go into this section of this video with some hope for my sanity and the hope for my ability to be monetized. But yeah, there are some weird album covers out there that make me wish I never saw it to begin with. Like, the fuck is this album cover right here? Like, bro, some artist really sat with this rapper and listened to bro describe this idea to him. Just think about that for a second. Of course, I'm not gonna forget this Death Grips cover right here. The unblurred version is probably something you can guess. But hey, what the fuck do you expect from a hip-hop group whose fans piss on the ground at their concerts? Someone sent me this horrendous-ass album cover recently. I have no idea who this artist is, but I took a look at their music, and let me tell you, I never wanted to cut off my fucking ears more than listening to a furry trying to make pop based on pegging. I wouldn't say this next artist's album covers I'm gonna talk about are completely horrendous, but why the fuck is most of The Weeknd's album covers just a close-up of his face? And honestly, if I'm gonna just be for real with y'all, I don't really like The Weeknd's new album cover too much, probably because it looks like every other album cover he's dropped recently. But hey, that don't mean the music not good. You already know I be bumping Kissland every once in a while. Like, come on. Party Next Door recently dropped this album cover last year. I seriously just have no words. Maybe there's some of y'all who are a bit familiar with nu metal, but when I think of a shitty cover in this genre, I'ma just think of Limp Bizkit's album cover. Like, bro, not only do I have no idea what the fuck is going on in this cover, but I also have no fucking clue what the title of this album is. But hey, I took a listen into this album. It's not horrible, don't get me wrong. Moving on though, I'm excited for the third video in a row. Yeah, guys, we keeping a good streak here. I'm excited that I get to talk shit about Tom MacDonald yet again. Tom MacDonald, oh boy, he got a handful of those shitty album covers up his belt. Let me tell you that. In fact, I could argue that every single album cover he's released can go straight into the dumpster. Like, please, I know this might be a single, not an album cover, but I got absolutely jump scared scrolling this dude's discography just to see this motherfucker naked. In fact, Tom, you get 5 big booties straight from your favorite hater. Booty, 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 and booty. Anyways, some more I got for y'all. Fucking Born This Way by Lady Gaga. The fuck is this shit? Green Day released something. I don't know what this shit's supposed to mean. You know, I gotta love Queen, but I don't know how to feel about this cover. I don't know how to feel about Big Bear's cover either. And I don't know how to feel about Drake on this cover looking like he about to commute to work. I'm gonna just spit out some more real quick. We got First Comes First Served, Davey Bowie's Reality, this Birdman cover, and Vultures 1, baby. Alright, that's the video. Make sure to subscribe. We on the grind to 100K, bro. And of course, join that Discord to help out with some vids. But yeah, we out.